Less than 20 minutes ago, I found a quiz on Twitter called the Difficult Person Test. Right when you open up the page, it says, quote, "Attention, this test provides information on difficult personalities for educational purposes only. The information is provided as is. It should not be construed to constitute professional services or warranties of any kind." Difficult Person Test. Most of the world's cultures have expressions that describe people who are difficult to get along with. Chelsea Sleep and her colleagues at the University of Georgia now believe they can scientifically quantify the 7 elements that constitute a difficult person. Are you difficult to get along with? For each of the following questions, indicate how well it applies to you below. And there are 35 questions, and I'm going to answer all of them, honestly. I'm going to move this tripod a little bit closer. Alright, that's a bit better. Alright. Now, they make you answer the questions. It's double thumbs down, neutral, thumbs up, double thumbs up. Which I assume means I heavily disagree, I disagree, I'm neutral, I agree, I strongly agree. So that's how I'm going to answer it, in that way. Let's get started. Question 1. I get angry when something blocks my plans. No, not really. Question 2. I often hesitate to confide in others. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, 1 thumbs up on that. Question 3. I monitor my romantic partner, friends, and or family members intensely to find out who is being disloyal. No, I don't do that. So that's a double thumbs down from me. Because it's like, if I can't trust my friends and family, who can I trust? You know? If I can't trust those close to me, who the hell can I trust? 4. I only obey those laws and rules that seem sensible to me. That's an interesting way of wording it. I'm going to say I disagree, 1 thumbs down, because I'm a decent obeyer of laws and rules. 5. I keep track of sensitive information that can be used to hurt people at a later time. No, not really. 1 thumbs down. I don't really care if I offend others. I'm kind of neutral on that. I'm neutral. I'm like, I like to offend people, but only as a joke. If I offend someone and hurt their feelings, it's totally unintentional. I don't mean to. You know, I'm changed my answer. I'm going to go 1 thumbs down on that. I mean, I like telling offensive humor, but, like, you know, if I... Well, no. Actually, no. I changed my answer back to neutral. Because it's like, I like to tell offensive jokes, but I don't want to hurt their feelings. So, it's really a tough call. 7. I feel that I am more special than others. No, I don't agree with that. That's a thumbs down. 8. I get angry more frequently than most people I know. No, I don't really get angry that often. If anything, I get more irritated. Not angry. So that's 1 thumbs down. 9. I often feel suspicious of people even after they've acted loyally towards me. You know, that's kind of a tough call. I mean, I've had friends in the past who I consider to be friends. Or at least I've had one that, you know, was a backstabber, and, you know. So, if I am suspicious towards someone, it's usually for like a minute, and then that feeling goes away. So, I mean, it's not like 100% like, oh, you know, well, they're, you know. No, it's just like for a minute, go, you know. 10. Generally speaking, I am a superior person. No, that's a double thumbs down. I disagree with that. I may have an ego, but my ego isn't that strong. 11. People tell me I am out of control. Not one person has ever told me that, so that's a double thumbs down. That's a strong disagree. 12. I can get pretty angry when others disagree with me. No. Actually, you know what? I'm going to double down. I'm going to do double thumbs down on that question. 13. Other people's emotions are their problem, not mine. Sometimes. If I can help them, I will help them. But if they don't want help, then I won't help them. I've kind of noticed that people don't really take my advice anyway, so it's like, fuck it. So, going neutral on this one. 14. I like telling people what to do. There was a brief while when I actually told people what to do and they did it, and it felt kind of nice. But overall, I don't really like telling people what to do, because I always feel like they're going to argue with me. Maybe that's the reason. I don't know. But, I'll go neutral on that one. That's neutral. 15. I look down on people who unwisely share their secrets. No, that's a double thumbs down. I actually like it when people tell me their secrets, as long as they trust me to tell their secrets. And I'm a pretty good secret keeper. I remember a quote from American Dad when Roger says, "I tell people other people's secrets to make me momentarily interesting." I don't do that. In my mind, there's no benefit to that. I'm going to get this moment of attention, and then the other person who told me their secret's going to get pissed at me. So really, in the end, it's a no-win. So that's my thinking. So double thumbs down. Hey there, future me interjecting just for a minute. So, had I have understood the wording of the question at the time, I probably would have answered neutral. Because there are some secrets out there that are heavy in nature, if you know what I mean. Like, just, there are secrets that can, like, ruin a person's life or ruin their career, that sort of thing. But there are also secrets out there that are just kind of petty and stupid. So, it kind of treads a fine line. So that's the reason why I would probably give that question a neutral. And besides, if you're one of those people out there that likes to tell people their secrets, hey, it's your funeral. Now back to the video. 16. Most people are lazy and don't work hard unless they have to. Well, I wouldn't say most people. I mean, I know a lot of people who are hard workers, so I'm going to have to go thumbs down on that. 17. Sometimes people bother me just by being around me. I'm going to have to go neutral on that. It depends on the person. There are people who I genuinely love being around, but there are some people who I don't like being around. Yeah. So I'm going neutral. 18. Others consider my lifestyle wild and exciting. I don't think so. No. No, that's going to be a double... I'm going to have to say double thumbs down, because I've never once heard anybody in my personal life say, "Boy, you're kind of wild, aren't you?" Maybe as a joke, but, you know. Question 19. I usually don't help others unless there's something in it for me. That's not entirely true. No, I disagree with that. That's one thumbs down. I remember one week, I was going to go hang out with, some people, and they said, "Well, if you're going to come down, you're going to help someone move." And I was like, I didn't want it. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to have a nice weekend. But I was just like, all right, I'll do it. I like these people, so I'm like, all right, I'm going to help them out. The more the merrier, I guess. So yeah, that's going to be a thumbs down for me. 20. People purposely do and say things to upset me. I don't agree with that. That's a one thumbs down. 21. Others told me I am a hothead. I don't think so. One thumbs down. 22. People do what I want them to because they're afraid of me. I don't really think people are afraid of me. At least I hope not. Sure, maybe my voice is a little intimidating. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say thumbs down on that. 23. I often find myself saying and doing things without stopping to think. I'm gonna go neutral on that, because that is a sometimes. That is gonna be a big sometimes. 24. I exploit others towards my own needs. No, I don't agree with that. I don't really do that, because I feel like in the long run that's gonna bite me in the ass somehow. So in some way, shape, or form, so I'm like, no. 25. I avoid direct conflict with people who may be useful to me in the future. I'd have to agree with that. Thumbs up on that. Question 26. I am someone who deserves great recognition and success. I'd have to agree with that. That's a thumbs up. Maybe not. Well, actually, what? Let's go back. Go in the middle. The middle. I mean, I feel like I do, but, I still feel like I need to do more to prove myself, so, yeah, I'm gonna have to go middle. 27. Others should pay special attention to me. I disagree with that. I disagree. 28. I use insincere flattery to get my way. That's a thumbs down because I don't really know how to give insincere flattery. If I'm going to give you a compliment, I mean it. I mean that compliment. 29. I have often been described as cold or uncaring. I've been called that a few times, but not often, so that's going to have to be a thumbs down. I consider that thumbs down. 30. I sometimes get into dangerous situations. Oh god, no. No, that is double thumbs down. That is a strongly disagree. If anything, I try to avoid dangerous situations. 31. I am about hurting and or humiliating anyone who annoy me. I'd have to disagree with that. That's one thumbs down because, that one person who I mentioned earlier who, betrayed me. Really, the two worst things I thought about doing if I ever saw him again was to give him a swift kick in the nuts and, spam his email. Put up signs that, say, hey, I'm selling this, who's interested, and then have his email address. Because I actually have his email address. But, I haven't gone through with that, the second one, so, I guess I'm not too upset. 32. I'm a unique individual who deserves special treatment. No. Disagree. One thing you should come out of this video learning is that nobody in this world is special. Not even you. Anyway, moving on. 33. I enjoy coming out on top after humiliating others. I'd have to disagree with that. One thumbs down because I know if I came out on top after humiliating someone, there would be this guilt trip. There would just be this guilt trip, and I'd be like, ugh, yeah, I can't fight it. 34. I hold grudges. I'd have to agree with that because that person who I talked about who betrayed me, that happened in middle school. That was, 10 years ago? I should let that crap go. I'm aware of that. And finally, 35. People who don't do as I say need to be criticized. I disagree. Thumbs down. If anything, if people don't do as I say, I'll be like, oh, okay, maybe they're busy, maybe they're this, that, and the other. I don't get upset, So, results. So this is the wheel, right? So right here's the wheel. Move over a bit. Right there. And it says, you're an easy person to get along with, 29.29%. Explanation of facets. Suspicion is the tendency to harbor a strong and unreasoning distrust of others. Suspicious people often question the motives of even those who act loyally and devotedly towards them. Such people are often reluctant to open up to others and may interpret kind-hearted gestures as attempts to deceive them. Risk-taking is the propensity to engage in risky behavior for the sake of experiencing thrills. People high in this trait impulsively seek sensations to overcome boredom and often get pleasure from shocking others with their adventures and stunts. Risk-takers often make those around them ill at ease since their actions may have consequences for others as well as themselves. And that, my friends, was the difficult person test. If you want to take this test for yourself, I will put a link to it in the description. So if there's 2 lessons to be made in this video, is that 1, I'm an easygoing person, and 2, nobody is special. See ya.